dear Aries, this is a love reading, a prediction for the month of July with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And I hope you like the new Cancer display to celebrate Cancer's birthday month. As an extended member to the channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there's an all signs reading up, the message I don't want to hear but needs to hear for the full members to this channel. And the steps to move myself into a loving relationship is up for all the members to the channel. Subscribe and then check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And I can recommend that you rewatch the previous love reading for June to get a context, and this is the prediction for July. I will start reading your cards, and I use the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. When I open your deck here, I see the 6 of Pentacles together with the 7 of Pentacles. So it seems like this person wants to make up with you from some sort of thing that might have happened in the past, but they don't know when it's the right time, and it seems like procrastinating is going on. But I'm also feeling like it might be in consideration of you. They want to fix things, but they don't know if you are ready. I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the Queen of Cups together with the 6 of coins here. They feel like you are a tad bit over dramatic, and that is hard to know when it's a good time to approach you, when it's a good time to talk to you about something without you possibly misunderstanding or, you know, raising hell about it, or having it's almost like they feel accused of something. And with the Queen of Cups there, that you feel stuff that they can't really understand, and it makes you either like them or not like them, and they're very scared when you feel feelings that makes you not like them. Okay. So 6 elements, 10 of swords, because then you're kind of threatening to break up and never ever speak to them again. So it feels like they are tiptoeing around you, because possibly you have started to be more on your own side. So you are defining yourself and your relationships. And this person doesn't like this change, or they're scared of this change because they're fearful of losing you in the process. So 6 elements, earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Aries viewers. So I want my dear Aries to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. I will tune in for a few seconds to you, the person most on your mind, and your relationship in July. So this is the new bottom of the deck, and it's the Chariot. So it's about moving on. There's new horizons out there, new things to do, places to go. It's also, I'm also thinking about this connection with the 6 Lovers card, 7 the Chariot, 8 Strength, 9 Hermit. And it feels as if we have some really good things going in our life, and we want to take them with us into the future. So this is not someone that wants to aim for the highway. It's more someone that wants to keep the good things that they have been able to accomplish so far and take it with them. 6 of coins. So they're trying to be very gentle here. They don't want to make mistakes because they want you in their life. Okay. So this is what's on your mind with the person most on your mind. This is the situation with that person. This is what's on their mind with you. This is your feelings, and this is the bond between you two. This is their feelings, your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome for July, and this is their behaviors and attitudes. So when we look at the relationship or the situation here, we see a two of swords. So we haven't discussed the major issues or the problems, and it's more being kind of replaced with a polite surface where we act as if there's nothing to talk about. No, I'm not angry, and no, I don't want to come next week. You can take someone else to that dinner party. So that kind of tension is what I'm feeling. And this is what's on your mind with this person, and 10 of Wands. So that's pretty serious. 10 of Wands, it kind of correlates with this, that you have a lot of things that you would say and communicate, but you're scared of doing so because you don't want to have a big conflict or a big show, so dramatic show. So it seems as if you are keeping it all inside, okay? And this is their behaviors and attitudes, and we don't see any difference there. They are also keeping it all inside, not talking, not bringing it up to surface, not discussing the problems, just letting them fester down in the basement like a growing rat problem. Okay, and this is the feeling or the bond between you two. And we have the Moon card here. So both of you feel that things should be different or things should be done differently, but you don't know how to do it better or differently, or you don't have the capacity to see how this situation can be dealt with in a good and positive fashion, because it's all covered with our fears and our beliefs and belief system, and possibly fear of conflict, fear of things being revealed. For example, if we say to a person, I love you, and they don't love us back, then we will feel a lot of anxiety, which is this card is depicting. Or let's say that they are your best friend, and you don't want to ruin that friendship, and then after you said those words, I love you, then it's ruined. Okay, you can never go back to be really friends again. And it's the same thing with taking up things that bothers us or things that we have an issue with. We don't know in what state the relationship is going to be after we have brought it up. But the Moon definitely has something that it wants to bring up. This can be really old patterns that have inherited down through the generations. So for example, patterns of not speaking of one's emotion, or patterns of getting really upset with people but never telling them what's wrong. So we have a lot of those patterns that probably have gone on for eons. And this is your feelings here. Queen of Swords, that replaces the Queen of Cups that we previously saw, because that was how they view you, as the Queen of Cups, as someone that would become dramatic and over emotional. And here we see that you're not like that in your emotion at all, but sometimes you get hunches and feelings, and you, for example, you have been on a dinner with your partner. It wasn't a nice dinner because people misbehaved towards you, and you didn't feel as if your partner had your back there. And this is you. This is the situation on the party. This is you reviewing that situation and seeing that that's not a way to behave. I shouldn't have been treated like that, and my partner should have sticked up for me. So you're kind of judging your person here for the things that comes through the Moon. The Moon is so many things. It's when we get aware of, for example, that a person that seems polite, like they have a smile on their face, but they're saying, rude things. That's the Moon. Like it's like a mystery. Everything is, you see, it's light in the landscape, but there's also a lot of shadow when the Moon is up. So it's hard to see, hard to understand, hard to make sense of things. But you have made sense of things here with the Queen of Swords, and you feel entitled. This is also Libra energy. So even if your person is possibly a Libra or an air sign. This means you have kind of taken in your own opposite power, and you're just looking at the situation. You're not stubborn, you're not ice cold, you're just seeing and sorting right from wrong, okay? And this is their feelings, and we have a 10 of Cups, so they love you. We saw that already. They were really scared for you because they feel like you are in this very judgmental mood, that it's very easy for you to end a relationship at this stage because you are in a mindset where you only see what's wrong with them, and you might have forgotten the good things that they did back in the days. So it worries them because they love you a great deal. But you need to go through this process because it's starting to define more and more who you are. And it's also going to help you from letting yourself be a victim, for example, to manipulation, abuse, rude behavior, things like this. In the future, you are obviously not going to tolerate that kind of BS. And it's a growing process. It's a good growing process, but this person really shivers in their in their little box here because they're so scared and they can't really make a move or save the situation, because it seems like they also have a culture need or to shovel things underneath the carpet and not deal with it. Or maybe that is one of their survival techniques, to shovel things underneath the carpet and deal with it. So they can just wait, and it's like they're sitting on a time bomb and waiting for what will be your final verdict. This is what's your behaviors and attitudes, and it definitely seems as if you're ready to send them on their way, okay, to sacrifice the whole situation. You don't care if this tower burns, you have yourself. You don't need them if they're going to be like that, or not have your back, or be rude, or whatever it is that they have been doing. And this is their behaviors and attitudes. They still love you. They still want to be with you. They still want to continue the relationship. They still want to live in this, what was once this proud castle maybe. But they are turned away from you a little bit, because maybe this is the kind of person that can't dare to say what's really going on with them, because they're so fearful of the consequences. When speaking, you don't know what's going to happen. It's like rolling the dice, and what information should you really give a person? How much should you reveal to them? How much revelation is too much? And with a knowing also that you can't take back a thing that you have already said. So it seems as if they are really dreading losing your love, but in the same time they just sit still in the boat and let almost whatever happen. And this is the outcome, and we have a King of Cups here. So it just continues showing that they will continue loving you. I can't see a change in that, but possibly there's more than one person in this. We will take some clarification. Two of Swords, Tower. You don't care if you're not going to try to fix it anymore if it falls. It's the Tower again, but as a clarification for the Two of Swords, it's like the tension before the lightning strike here with the Two of Swords. Clarification for the Moon card, the Lovers. So when we love someone, that makes us vulnerable, and what they think of us, if they love us back or not, if they get angry with us, if they stop loving us or don't care for us anymore, that is really scary and makes us really anxious. So we can see that someone is really fearing an ending of a relationship, and it definitely seems like it's this person, but it's like they're masking it with like, everything is all right, I don't have a problem with you, I don't know why you're upset. Clarification for the King of Cups, Hierophant. King of Pentacles, Hierophant. It's very similar energy. It's someone being very, it's like a person of society, following rules, following culture. It's about commitment, marriage, longevity of relationships, things like this. So I would say that this person wants to continue this relationship. They don't want to lose you now, but you are starting to see truth with them that might be not particularly flattering for this person. And it's almost seem like they are just praying, hope and praying that you will still want to be with them tomorrow. But you say nay here, no, with a Tower, 6 of Wands. I'm feeling the Queen of Swords energy here, that you will stand up for what's right and what's true and what's honorable, no matter the cost. So if this person is not going to act honorable, they can be sure that there will be consequences. So I wanted to understand their love for you. And we see the 7 of Cups. So I think this person definitely have problem in the emotional department, that they can't really... They probably have a lot of stuff they still haven't resolved from their childhood, and acting in ways that they don't even themselves understand. And they haven't really figured themselves out, because they like to sweep things underneath the rug. And therefore they are kind of undeveloped. They know that there's a lot of crap there that they should deal with, but they haven't dealt with it. They just hope that you will love them anyway. Okay, that you will love me anyway. I heard that with the melody. I'm not sure what the song is, but I will put it in the description box if I find it. That you will love me anyway. Okay, so it's about, I think, a girl in some way coming into favorable position where she can choose like someone richer maybe, or more famous, because this person thinks, I'm not an actor, I'm not a star, and they don't even have their own car. Okay, so but they're hoping so much you'll stay and that you'll love them anyway. But I don't think that you care maybe so much for them not being a star or having a car. It's deeper things, and like you want them to be able to love you for who you are and be an honorable person, work through their shadows and, you know, self-destructive behaviors, stuff like that. Start to be able to communicate their own emotions. Okay, and this is the clarification for the outcome here. We have Hierophant, Altar Priestess, and King of Cups in the outcome. Preparation, prayer, sacred ritual. I think this person wants to marry you, and they might come with this as a, you know, a solution to your problem. Much like people, you know, buy a new house or get a kid if they have a problem in their relationship. It's not really the solution, but it's like they will do anything except, you know, actually dealing with their issues, dealing with their childhood, past life trauma, karma, drama, dealing with their self-destructiveness or their, you know, misbehaving. Okay. The stage is set and the world is waiting for you to take your place in sacred meditation and prayer. As your ally, the altar priestess brings the ritual or event interaction with the mundane world. You're being required now to see everything as sacred, all of life as a meditation, and every action as a prayer of devotion. When you're able to perceive the world in this way, your question will lead you to the appropriate answer. If all is sacred, how can anything be wrong? Ask how you can shift your consciousness to see your circumstances through the eyes of the divine, and you will realize how perfect and sacred everything is, and how perfect and sacred you are. Because I feel like this person is scared that they will find some crap if they go to the basement and seek it out, that will tell them that they are a bad person. So they don't go there looking. So they don't know all of themselves. But this calls for them to maybe understand that whatever they find is also perfect and sacred. It's a part of our life journey. It's a part of this. We are like sent out in the universe to investigate it. So whatever we find, it doesn't mean that, oh shit, I'm a bad person. This is what I found out. No, you found that a person is capable of bad deeds because we are all the same entity. We're like Brahma that splitted himself in millions of pieces of a mirror and sent it out to different corners of the universe. So it's like God itself would feel, oh, I'm not good enough. No, you're just experiencing, you're just having an experience of not being a good person, or having an experience of refusing to open up to what needs to be said and done. Are you degrading yourself in any way or lessening the importance of your impact in our world? Have you allowed someone to dishonor you? Have you failed to stand up for your beliefs in order to get something you want? I think this was you in the past, but you have woken up to, hell no, I am honoring myself. But this person hasn't taken that step just yet. They just want things to remain as it were, and just sit still, don't breathe, and hope that things will fall into place as it were. The altar priestess warns that continuing down this path could bring you trouble, as you may be aligning yourself with lower ideas as your companions. Another message she brings you: never sell yourself short when it comes to your intuition. You're always led to the highest ground when you follow your inner guidance. So, and you have started to do that, and they are trembling in front of you, following your inner guidance, following the divine guidance, because that means that you will step from a human being with an ego's tower here, to a person with a soul. This is igniting, getting the soul into this temple or body. And they don't want to do that journey because they think it's dangerous and they don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. Can I even trust the universe? So they're very careful, very limited, very restricted, don't want to look at themselves in fear of what they would see. An important responsibility is brought to you when the altar priestess comes as your challenger. You're being required to be a spiritual warrior and to have courage. Be ready, respect yourself, and believe in your purpose, as you're being chosen to be the embodiment of the sacred in the world. In essence, you're challenged to be the best you that you can be out there. You can do it, and Spirit is counting on it. So counting on, also this person being like you and finally seeing, no, this isn't right. We need to make big changes, because first, universe expands itself, investigates itself, get to learn things, and then we know, this is a better way of doing it. This is a better way of doing it, and we improve. But with this, where we refuse to see what needs to be addressed, what needs to be solved, what needs to be done, and we just sit tight and wish that, the problem will go away, we are not really working anymore in the service of the divine. We are working in the service of just preserving human ego and human ideas of how things should be. Like, you can't do that. That's not our society's idea of how to do things. But you say, I don't do things in the eyes that's for society. I'm doing things that's good for us all. So it's that kind of courage here. So what can I say about your relationship? This person is, yes, beautiful, very loving, but you have higher demands now. You want them to be able to grow as souls and as a spirit, and this person have certain limitations to that. But I'm not seeing their love going anywhere. I just hope that they will take the leap of faith and be ready to go along with you and see that it's not as dangerous as they thought, okay, when they have taken that leap of faith. That's the song, Come Along With Me, okay. So I would urge you to watch the reading, What Do They Want to Happen Between You, and the love reading for June to learn more. And if you want to see new and exclusive readings from me and watch the channel normal reading in advance and ads free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week, and personal questions readings for elements readings and all signs readings for the full members. subscribe, and then check out the different levels through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get a heads up when a new video is out. Take really good care until next time. Stay awake, stay healthy, stay blessed, and bye for now.